Matthew Lillard is officially back in the Scream franchise for Scream 7. But how does Stu return after all these years? Let's dive into the details and the fan theories swirling around this big reveal. Plus, SNL is celebrating its 50th anniversary with a massive live concert featuring Lady Gaga, Bad Bunny, and more. And we'll round things out with this week's new releases hitting theaters, VOD, and streaming, because this is Movie Mornings, your daily dose of movie news with a cup of coffee. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it through another glorious week here in the land of movies. I don't know what that was. I'm just glad it's Friday, y'all. It's been not even like a week worse than like any other week. It's just been a week. You know what I mean? Like it's fun. I'm just tired. It's January, It's January. Dry January. They wish. I don't know what that means. Hey, special thanks to our Patreon producer for the month, Basilius of Stupidonia. Thank you for being our producer this month. We greatly appreciate you, Basilius. You are awesome. Now, everybody, let's get to the topic at hand. All right? Because this is big stuff. Let's start with the shocking news of the day. Matthew Lillard is back for Scream 7. How is Stu alive, and what could his return possibly mean for the franchise? Let's dive in here with this article from Deadline via Justin Kroll. Matthew Lillard is coming back for Scream 7. Matthew Lillard, who played Stu Macher? Yeah, that's right. In the first 1996 Scream movie, is returning for the franchise for Spyglass / Paramount's Scream 7. How is this possible? Will we see? Does Stu have a twin? Doesn't look like it from Lillard's Instagram post. Last we saw the horror movie obsessed Stu, he was chasing Neve Campbell's Sydney down 29 years ago, attempting to unalive her. However, she had the upper hand, dropping a TV on his head. Also, you'll remember that Billy and Stu began stabbing each other to make themselves look like the victims just moments before Sydney kicked their behinds. We'll say behinds. Scream launched Lillard's career out of a cannon, with the actor continuing on to star in the Scooby-Doo live-action franchise. She's All That, The Descendants? Oh yeah, he wasn't that. And even a key role in the Blumhouse Universal hit Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, Lord. Matthew Lillard took to Instagram to post his immediate reaction to the news coming out. And if you can see it here, it says, I can barely see it. I think it says something like, "My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me." It's what he said in the movie, in the first movie. And I'm just blanking on the quote. And I honestly don't feel like trying to squint and read it. So you can see it. If you're on the screen, you can see what it says. But it also played the music. Red right hand, dead right hand. The song, the song from Scream. It plays that also. So, I don't know. Very, very exciting. The actor joins legacy cast members Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox, as well as Scott Foley, Mason Gooding, and Jasmine Savoy Brown, alongside newcomers Isabel May, Celeste O'Connor, Asa Garman, McKenna Grace, Sam Reckner, Anna Camp, Joel McHale, and Mark Consuelos. Franchise creator Kevin Williamson is directing, with Guy Busick 2022's Scream and Scream 6 returning to write. Scream 7 hits cinemas via Paramount on February 27th, 2026. Very, very exciting, everybody. If you have listened to us in recent months, recent years, you'll know that we're I wouldn't say we're like the biggest Scream fans in the world, but we love Scream. We have a lot of fun with the Scream movies. When Scream 6 came out, we went to the theaters and watched it, loved it. And then, of course, the Scream 5, or just Scream, I think that's what they call it. When it came out, we watched it at home. I think it was one of those theatrical and digital on the day and date, if I'm not mistaken. But we got caught up on all the Screams, rewatched them all, and I really loved what they were doing with 5 and 6. Like, I really loved how they were making, legacy sequels, but were really focused on the new characters. I loved that. And I'm very, very sad that we're not going to get the 2 leads back for this one, especially given the circumstances as to why they're not back. But that being said, it is exciting that they seem to be going back to the legacy. Obviously a bit more than they have been focused on in recent years. Nev Campbell being, the main person in the movie is obviously a big hint at what we're looking at. But yeah, Stu is back. Spoilers for Scream 6, but obviously there was some discussion about Stu in the most recent Scream movie. I am curious if the way we're going to see him is going to be the same way that we see Billy, or if they're going to actually try and bring Stu back into these movies, which that's what I would love to see. Honestly, that I would love to see that Stu has actually not been dead the whole time, and that now he's back, and just what that all means. I don't know. I'm down for whatever they do. I think it's going to be great just seeing Matthew Lillard back in a Scream movie after all of these years. Not to mention, of course, everyone else, and Joel McHale being added to the cast is going to be ridiculous anyway. I'm excited for a movie that I was very not excited after hearing that we're missing the main 2 from the previous movies. After hearing that, I really wasn't looking too forward to this, but everything that they've said, I'm willing to give this a shot. I think the studio is more to blame than anybody about the loss of the other people. So I don't necessarily want to blame like the writer, director, or this cast, because the studio is just a bunch of idiots. So, that being said, I am very excited for Stu. Let me know what you think about Stu. How do you think he's going to come back? I'm very curious about this. This is a very intriguing thing to do. So hopefully we'll find out something sooner rather than later. But now, shifting gears from horror to comedy, SNL is pulling out all the stops for its 50th anniversary with a star-studded concert live from Radio City Music Hall. Here's everything we know. So this is via Ethan Shanefield at Variety. The SNL 50th anniversary concert to feature Lady Gaga, Bad Bunny, Miley Cyrus, Backstreet Boys, and more. Saturday Night Live is bringing Studio 8H to Radio City Music Hall with a 3-hour, good God, live-streamed concert on February 14th in celebration of the sketch comedy series' 50th anniversary. Jimmy Fallon will host the event. Surprised. I'm shocked. Just absolutely shocked. Which boasts a lineup including Lady Gaga, Bad Bunny, Miley Cyrus, Backstreet Boys, and Post Malone. Jack White, David Byrne, Robin, Eddie Vedder, Devo, Brittany Howard, Chris Martin, Bonnie Ratty, Brandy, Carly, Jelly Roll, the B-52s, Preservation Hall Jazz Band, and The Roots will also perform. Good Lord, that is a lot. No wonder it's 3 hours long. With more artists to be announced. Lorne Michaels and Mark Ronson will executive produce the Homecoming Concert, which will stream live on Peacock on February 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Radio City concert comes 2 days before the official SNL 50, the anniversary special, a 3-hour live broadcast show taking place Sunday, February 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the latest in a string of SNL 50 celebrations. NBC put out a 4-part series docuseries from Morgan Neville titled SNL 50 Beyond Saturday Night, which preceded a documentary special from Questlove and Oz Rodriguez called Ladies and Gentlemen, 50 Years of SNL Music. I've actually not got a chance to watch either of those. I did see a clip from, I believe it was the music one, but it was about the time that Kanye West was on stage and apparently went on to talk for several minutes after the show actually ended, and like the cast members didn't know what to do. It was funny. The clip I saw was really funny, so I'm definitely want to check this out. I loved the what was it, the SNL 40th anniversary, or was it 45th? I don't remember how long ago it's been, but I love watching those where like they just bring back all the stuff from the back in the day. You know, I've been watching SNL since I was a child, honestly, probably way earlier than I should have. But I love it. I still love it. Like, don't get me wrong, not every episode's a banger, but it's where, you know, I still find myself enjoying watching the show just from week to week. And new cast members, you know, Bo and Yang, obviously, is fantastic. I mean, I don't want to start naming people because they're all awesome. But anytime we get to see like this kind of best of situation where we just bring everybody back, I love that. It's my favorite episodes. This year, the Martin Short episode for Christmas, that was awesome with the Five Timers Club, one of my favorites. So yeah, I mean, this concert is definitely an interesting way to go about celebrating 50th anniversary. I'm definitely more excited for the actual 50th celebration show on the 16th more than anything. But I need to get caught up on these documentaries because I love watching stuff like that. And also, this is just a side note, there was a on Netflix, is it called Saturday Night? The new movie, well, it was new at the end of the year last year, about the first night of Saturday Night Live. I think Jason Reitman directed it. Anyway, that's on Netflix now. So if you've not watched it, it's on Netflix. Go check it out. We haven't watched it yet. Plan on watching it this weekend, if time permits. Because, man, I tell you, there's a lot of stuff I want to try and watch this weekend. Obviously, Severance is out. There's that Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon movie that hit Amazon tonight. I want to go, or well, last night. I want to check that out. There's actually quite a few things coming out this weekend to talk about. So finally, let's take a look at what's new this week in theaters, on VOD, and streaming. From action-packed thrillers to some lighter fare, here's what you can check out this weekend, movie-wise. So, starting us off, we got Dogman. This is in theaters when a police officer and his faithful police dog get injured in the line of duty. A harebrained but life-saving surgery fuses the two of them together, and Dogman is born. As Dogman learns to embrace his new identity, he must stop feline supervillain Petey the cat, played by Pete Davidson, by the way, from cloning himself and going on a crime spree. Rated PG and is 1 hour and 34 minutes. It looks funny. I'm sure it'll be fun. I don't know. We're not rushing out to watch it. When it hits digital, I'm sure Viv will watch it, and I'm sure it'll be funny. I'm fine to wait for it to be free though. For being honest, like I'm sure it'll be good. There's another movie coming out this weekend that I want to watch. The plan was originally for us to go watch. What is that movie called? Presents. We was gonna go watch that this weekend, but they're only showing it one time at like 7:00 at night, and we have 2 kids, and so that's just not gonna happen. So honestly, that probably means it'll hit digital soon, which is, I hate that, but I am wanting to watch it, so I'm kind of glad that it's going to be hitting digital. But so instead, we're going to be watching the movie I'm getting ready to talk about right now, which is called Companion, and this poster doesn't really tell you anything, so I'll read the synopsis real quick. This is, of course, hitting theaters. A weekend getaway turns bloody and violent when a subservient android that's built for human companionship goes haywire. Rated R. and is 1 hour and 37 minutes long. This has Jack Quaid in it, so that's fun. The trailer looks kind of ridiculous. It says from the studio that brought you The Notebook and Barbarian. So, like, I think that's the tone they're going for with this. I think it'll be fun. I'll let you know on Monday if it was worth watching. But, I mean, I think it's supposed to be somewhat tied to Megan. I could be wrong, but I remember hearing that they were making, like, a Megan spin-off movie. But it was going to be about, like, an adult relationship, and that's what this is. So unless somebody else just beat them to it in, like, a Dante's Peak volcano situation, this might be that movie. Again, I have no idea. And I don't really care to know. I'll find out when I go watch it. Lastly, hitting theaters this weekend, the other wide release is called Valiant 1. And so this is hitting theaters again. This is a synopsis is as follows. A U.S. helicopter goes down in North Korea, and a group of reserve soldiers must find a way out before starting a war. Rated R, runtime of 1 hour, 27 minutes. I have no thoughts on this. That's it. I have no thoughts. So, hitting video on demand and streaming this weekend. You can watch the award nominated, I believe it's nominated for an Oscar. Sing Sing hits video on demand today. I meant to copy over the synopsis here, but I did not. So, it's I believe it's nominated for some awards. So if you're wanting to check that out, it is now available to watch digitally as of today. And tomorrow on Saturday, the Royal Rumble will be streaming live on Peacock. Again, that's tomorrow, Saturday. You can watch that over on Peacock. I swear, it's hard to keep track of where everything is for WWE these days. Like, I know Peacock gets the pay-per-views, but Netflix gets Raw. I'm not sure where SmackDown is anymore. I honestly don't keep up with it, but it's fun to point out. I usually, around this time, usually between now and like WrestleMania, I kind of keep eyes on it just to see like what's up. And if something cool is going to happen. Excuse me. But, I'm not like a diehard WWE fan. It's fun from time to time. Royal Rumble's a fun one, typically. But yeah, that's it. That is everything happening this weekend. We got Matthew Lillard making a shocking return in Scream 7. SNL throwing a massive 50th anniversary concert. And we've got plenty of new releases to keep us all entertained this weekend. Be sure and let me know what you're planning on watching. I would love to get some recommendations in the comments. And also, what do you think about Stu's return to Scream? How do you think Matthew Lillard's return will be explained in Scream 7? Are they going to bring him back to life? Are they going to say he never died? Is he going to be a figment of someone's imagination? Are we going to do like a split personality situation where it's like maybe I can't even say it. Like Joel McHale is Matthew Lillard. Think about it. Or are we going to get meta and is Matthew Lillard just playing Matthew Lillard from like Hollywood? And he's going to be playing Stu in a remake of Stab. There you go. Let me know what your crazy theories are and just exactly how they're going to do this. Because either way, it's going to be great. Let me know your comments, your thoughts in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And hey, if you enjoyed today's episode, hitting the like button does way more than you think it does. Not only does it tell us that you enjoyed it, but it also tells YouTube to share this video with more people and find us, helps us build this community of more awesome people just like you. So be sure and hit the like button. If you are on a podcast service listening to us, thank you for listening. We'd appreciate if you'd give us a 5-star rating and review. It helps us grow and again pushes out the algorithm to share us with others. But thanks for watching, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for us this week. We'll be back on Monday with another edition of Movie Mornings, talking about the weekend box office. And Monday night, we'll be playing some more Sonic Adventure because we still haven't beat it yet. So that's going to wrap it up for me, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Go watch you something fun. chill out and just enjoy January being done, because tomorrow is February. Stay away from those groundhogs this weekend. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a hopefully awesome day. Goodbye.